Welcome to this informative video pricing your house to sell for top dollar. Every year across the United States and Canada, approximately 5 million homeowners attempt to sell their house. Unfortunately, many of these homes come on the market with prices that are too high, but ultimately could have netted the sellers more money had they been priced right to begin with. The video you are about to view will present dozens of proven pricing concepts that, when applied, will work in any city or any country around the world. Whether you live in Vancouver, Orlando, Hawaii, Houston, Toronto, Chicago, Phoenix, Boston, LA, England, or Australia, these concepts will work for you. This video has been carefully prepared and is presented by international real estate expert Roger Butcher. With over 34 years of experience in selling homes, Roger speaks at real estate national and state conventions, plus conducts over 100 training programs each year. Roger's in-depth training includes real estate economics, real estate practices, property management, legal aspects, financing, real estate appraising, investment, taxation, exchanges, mortgage lending, and commercial development. And now, the nation's leading authority on pricing your house to sell for top dollar, Roger Butcher.
Hello and welcome to Pricing Your House to Sell for Top Dollar. At this time, you may be thinking about selling your house, or perhaps your house has been on the market and the results have been disappointing. Every year, thousands of sellers overprice their house by being emotionally involved when setting their price or by lacking a plan of what to do if their house doesn't sell. So let's begin by defining top dollar. Top dollar means pricing your house realistically to start with to attract several buyers competing for your house in order to find that best buyer who will pay you top dollar and your house is sold. The best buyer for your house is very likely in the market right now. Buyers want to see houses that are new to the market. If your price is high, it makes other houses they've seen look like a better buy, which in turn keeps your house from getting sold. Together, we're going to discuss ways to price and prepare your house to attract the best qualified buyers who are in the market now, but will not see your house if it is overpriced. As we proceed, I'll present this video in 6 sections. Section 1, the fundamentals that create value in real estate. 2, how agents select houses to show. 3, seller's market versus buyer's market. 4, determining how much your house is worth. 5, pricing your house to sell for top dollar. And 6, how to select your real estate agent. Then we will review a pricing strategy and a 7-step action plan to get your house sold for top dollar. Section 1, the fundamentals that create value. Those factors that contribute to the value of your house and the factors that cause a similar house in your neighborhood to sell for more or less money than yours. For years, you've probably heard the cliche, location, location, location is what it takes to sell a house. This has never really been a correct concept, but merely a repetitious statement with a catchy sound. The elements that create true value in a house and are the factors for selling any house are location, price, financing terms, current market demand. Let's now review more closely these factors that do get houses sold or cause a house to merely sit on the market and not sell. First, location. If your house is on a quiet street, in a cul-de-sac, backs up to a wooded area, golf course, or overlooks a valley or lake, this is obviously going to contribute to the increased value of your house. On the other hand, if your house is on a busy street, backs up to a highway or a commercial property, or has power lines crossing the backyard, these adverse conditions are more likely to reduce the value of your house by 10 to 15% or more. The price which you set and have control of can be reasonable to attract qualified buyers to compete for your house, which in turn drives your final sales price up. Or if your price is just a few $1,000s too high, you could be making other houses in your area look like a better buy. Financing terms. The lower the interest rates, the more buyers can afford your house. If you're willing to pay some loan points to help a buyer obtain a more favorable interest rate, a lower down payment, or even assist with the buyer's closing cost, you will attract more buyers. In turn, your house sells faster and for more money. If your approach is let the buyers worry about their own financing, then houses of other sellers who do offer these incentives look like a better buy. The condition of your house is very important in the eyes of the buyer. Remember the saying, there never is a second chance for a first good impression? Keep in mind that most buyers looking at resale homes will also be looking at new model homes. Does your house show just as well as a new model home? Are the carpets new? Is the paint new and landscaping at its best? If you're not ready to make the necessary improvements, you will be better off lowering your price and let the buyer make their own improvements themselves. If you expect to sell for top dollar, then you must offer top condition. Market demand. Are you currently in a seller's market, a normal market, or a buyer's market? Your agent can advise you to the most current market demand for homes in your area. Your location, price, financing terms, physical condition, and current market demand are the fundamentals that create true value in today's real estate market. Next, Section 2, how agents select houses to show. Whether you're in a buyer's market or a seller's market, there is a lot of competition for that one buyer, that right buyer, who is willing to buy your house for top dollar. Where do buyers come from? Statistics tell us that 40% of buyers come from the Realtor company name recognition or salesperson contact. 18% respond to a company for sale sign. 18% are referred to by the International Relocation Service. 15% located a property on the Realtor website. As you can see, these top 4 areas is how your Realtor will likely find the buyer for your house. What is the multiple listing service? It is a computerized network linking every real estate office so realtors can instantly share information on all homes for sale. Once you've listed your property with your Realtor, all information regarding your house is sent via the MLS computer to every real estate office, and you will have the entire Association of Realtors working for you to find the best buyer for your house. Home search by in-office computers. As the real estate agents are looking for property to show to prospective buyers throughout the area, they will have instant access through the multiple listing service. There is a 90% chance your property will be sold as a result of the multiple listing service computer if it is priced right. How do real estate agents select homes to show? When an agent runs the MLS computer to locate homes to show, houses are searched for by features, area, and price. Let's say this green area is a lower price neighborhood than what you're living in. Let's say the yellow gold price range represents your neighborhood, and let's say the blue area is a higher price neighborhood than yours. What would happen if an owner living in your neighborhood were to overprice their house and it caused the price to numerically appear in to the higher price homes? Buyers in that neighborhood spending more money want more house, and buyers for this neighborhood will likely not see the house because of what is referred to as computer shunning. That means when searched for by price, that owner's house would be shunned or avoided because the price was too high. This overpricing would result in many qualified buyers presently in the market not seeing that house. Real estate agents don't determine what buyers buy. They do determine what buyers see. Obviously, buyers will not ask to see houses that are overpriced. Section 3, seller's market versus buyer's market. Traditionally, real estate is in one of 3 markets: a seller's market, a normal market, or a buyer's market. In a seller's market, there is high demand for houses and increasing values. Buyers are quick to act upon any home that is reasonably priced. Even if you're slightly overpriced, the market can catch up to your price. In a normal market, there is more homes for sale and fewer buyers. In a buyer's market, there are even more homes for sale, lower demand, and declining values. Any buyer's market, even if you're overpriced the slightest amount, and values continue to fall, your house could sit on the market for months and likely not sell at all. Over the years, I've heard some sellers use phrases like, "We don't want to give the house away," or "Let's price high, buyers can always make an offer," or "We have to net X amount of dollars from the sale." These are phrases many sellers use to justify a higher asking price, which can keep them from getting sold. Please remember, even though you may not have to sell, you're competing with sellers that do. Buyers simply want the most home for the money they can afford to spend. Buyers really don't care how much a seller needs to net. Your price should reflect the current market demand for homes in your area. Next, Section 4, determining how much your house is worth. Basically, only as much